Well, everyone's already seated. I'd like to thank Dr. Cobbs, Mrs. Whitaker for being here this evening, faculty, parents, and students, and Mr. Grell, who's doing the live stream. Welcome to the 2020 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. We are gathered here to formally recognize those students who have been selected by the Faculty Council of Ottawa High School as a result of successfully completing their candidacy and are being inducted as new members of our NHS chapter. For current members and those former members who may be among our guests, we hope this will serve to remind you of the standards of excellence you too are charged with maintaining as members of the nation's oldest, largest, and most prestigious student recognition program. Our chapter is proud to have been inducting new members since 1966, and with today's ceremony indicates the continuing emphasis on excellence that we represent for our school and community. Throughout the year, members of our chapter serve as role models for other students. In addition to the strong academic records which established their eligibility for membership, our chapter members are leaders in many student organizations and serve our school and community through many activities, including a blood drive, food collection for Hope House, and Community Fun Day. We are proud of our record of accomplishments and welcome these new members who bring new energy in support of our continuing work as NHS members. Students are eligible for membership based on scholarship, which is GPA, but are selected by demonstrating community service, leadership, and character. We are honored to have as a guest speaker, later, someone who embodies these characteristics. Oh, Mrs. Black. Can you introduce yourself? Oh, no. She asked if I introduced myself. I'm Miss Miller.
And I'm Mrs. Black. We're the co-sponsors of National Honor Society here at Ottawa High School. We would like to, again, thank you so much for taking time out of your busy schedules to come join us to celebrate these amazing students. Our guest speaker today is Miss Hannah Thomas. Hannah is a real-life hero, really. When she was a student at Ottawa High School, during a cross-country practice, as a senior, she pushed a freshman out of the way of an incoming car, and the car hit her instead. But being Hannah, instead of limping off to deal with her injuries, she of course finished practice first. Hannah embodies one of my favorite quotes, "Be the change you want to see." During her time at OHS, Hannah took on the presidency of National Honor Society and Student Council, which are two very busy organizations. Hannah was not satisfied with the status quo, but she used her leadership positions to make our community better. She pushed all of us to see needs in our community and find ways we could help. Hannah had us doing everything from raking yards on early Saturday mornings to cooking a Thanksgiving dinner for a family who would otherwise have gone without. If there was a need she knew about, she was looking for a way to fill it. And she did all this while taking the highest level classes OHS offers, maintaining stellar grades, being involved in sports, band, and other clubs, and making time for her own community service. Sounds like some of these students that are sitting right in front of me today. Hannah has taken all of her gifts and talents from Ottawa, Kansas, and is now using them at Cornell University in New York. She was an impressive high school student and continues to be an impressive adult. Hannah fully embodies the 4 pillars of National Honor Society, and she challenges me and many of those around her to do better, to be the change. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs., and hopefully soon to be Dr. Hannah Thomas.
Good evening. My name is Hannah Thomas. I'm a PhD candidate in plant biology at Cornell University, a research fellow at the United States Department of Agriculture, and most importantly tonight, an Ottawa High School alumnus. I want to start by congratulating all of the inductees here tonight. Your selection into the National Honor Society stands as proof that your actions and achievements have set you apart. What seems like only yesterday, but was in fact 10 years ago, I sat right where you sit. I was filled to the brim with energy to ignite change and better myself and community. While all high school students feel eager for the future, it is now in 2020 that we all look to the future with hopes for a brighter and healthier world. During these unprecedented times, I want to thank you for allowing me to give this virtual address. The National Honor Society is built upon 4 pillars: scholarship, service, leadership, and character. For 100 years, this society has elevated high school students across America to better them as leaders, students, and stewards of service. As a member, you will be tasked with upholding these values and implementing them in your day-to-day life. Today, I would like to further address these values and emphasize their importance in your life. Robin Sharma said, "Leadership is not a title, it's a behavior." I fully agree with this statement. While I was at Ottawa High School, I was involved in many organizations, Stuco, band, and cross-country, to name a few. In organizations where I held leadership roles, I learned many powerful skills. I learned how to inspire and rally a group. I learned how to be decisive, persuasive, and when to ask for help. I learned how to delegate work, plan events, and organize my time. As a PhD candidate, I use these skills every day. I use them when I'm teaching classes, or when I work on academic committees, or when I'm planning events and symposia. You can be a captain of a sports team, a drum major, or president of an organization, but now is the perfect time to begin exploring these leadership positions. Use this time in your life to increase your leadership talents. This toolbox of priceless skills will stay with you your whole life. As a National Honor Society member, you will take part in many community service activities. Community service is an important facet to a functioning society. Community service can be direct, like adopt a family during the holidays, indirect, like a blood drive, or even advocacy work. But a surprising outcome of service is the effect that it has on you, the one volunteering. There are people and organizations that struggle. You might even be struggling yourself. And it is important to understand nothing separates us from each other. What you have today could be gone tomorrow. And a strong sense of empathy and understanding is how we root our character and learn to think beyond our own needs and consider the needs of our neighbors. This is the true purpose of service. Now we arrive at scholarship. The pursuit of knowledge is a lifelong venture. When you hear the word scholarship, you might consider a stuffy professor in a dusty library stack. But in fact, a desire to learn spans far outside of the traditional classroom. Of course, make sure you finish your math homework or Mrs. Black is going to be mad at me. But also, make sure to allow yourself to learn outside of school. After all, you won't be a student forever, and a desire to learn will take you a long way in life. Learn to paint or speak a new language. Learn about religion and culture. Learn about plants, animals, the environment. Travel. Read books. Read every book you can. Academic achievement now, as a student, will prepare you for a lifetime of adventure and curiosity. Start today. Well, you've gotten yourself to this point. You've proven that you have what it takes to be a member of the National Honor Society, and now you understand what you have to do next. I again congratulate you. I can't wait to see what accomplishments you achieve both during your time at OHS and beyond. Thank you.
Thank you, Hannah. And she's right, I would be upset if you didn't do your math homework. We appreciate you spending the evening helping us remember the 4 pillars of NHS, Hannah. We will now have the installation of our officers. Senior officers, your peers have indicated their faith and trust to you by electing you as officers for the coming year. Your service and accomplishments depend largely on our cooperation as a group of officers, members, and sponsors. Following is as important as leading, and in any organization, there comes a time when some must lead and others must follow. As voted on by the Senior National Honor Society students, Caroline Wingert will be sworn in this evening as the National Honor Society president. It is her duty to preside at the meetings for this chapter. The vice president, Ms. Cheyenne Aho, will preside in the absence of Caroline and be responsible for all chapter correspondence. Ms. Taylor Black is the secretary treasurer. She will be in charge of keeping the minutes as well as overseeing the financial operations of our chapter. And Mr. Drayson Hill is our community service liaison. He will assist chapter members in finding service projects in which to be involved and also keep a member of our records of our members' contributions to leadership and service. Officers, we appreciate your service and look forward to your leadership in this coming year. At this time, we proclaim to all in attendance that membership in Ottawa High School chapter of the National Honor Society has been earned by these candidates through the effective demonstration of the 4 qualities that serve as standards for the society. The incoming officers of this chapter will now review these qualities for the candidates. We begin with Ms. Taylor Black speaking about scholarship.
Scholarship denotes a commitment to learning. A student is willing to spend hours reading and studying, knowing the lasting benefits of a cultivated mind. We should continue to learn even when formal education has ended, for human education ends only with the end of life. Knowledge is one great element in life which leads to the highest success, and it can be acquired in only one way, through diligence and effort. Learning furnishes the lamp by which we read the past, the torch guiding us to understand the present, and the light that illuminates the future. Candidates have the charge to continually expand their world through the opportunities inherent in scholarship. I would like to end with a quote from Ralph Waldo Emerson. Scholarship is to be created not by compulsion, but by awakening a pure interest in knowledge. Next, we will hear from Mr. Drayson Hill about service.
My office is service. Service can be established in the routine of the day's work where many opportunities arise to help others both at school and in the community. A willingness to work for the benefit of those in need without monetary compensation or public recognition is a quality we seek in our membership and promote for the entire student body. We are committed to volunteering our time and talents and effort to the creation of a better tomorrow. Service to one's community sets you apart from your peers. It shows your willingness and determination to bring about change and demonstrates the kindness and compassion you each have and possess towards others. As Henry Wadsworth Longfellow once said, "The life of a man consists not in seeing visions and in dreaming dreams, but in active charity and willingness to serve." The third pillar is leadership, and here to share some thoughts is Ms. Caroline Wingert.
Leadership should exert a wholesome influence in the school. On taking initiative in the classroom and in school activities, the real leader strives to train and aid others to reach their common goals of success. The price of leadership is sacrifice, the willingness to yield one's personal interests for the interests of others. A leader has self-confidence and will go forward when others hesitate. No matter what power and resources may exist in the school, community, or nation, they ineffectual without the guidance of a wise leader. Leadership is always needed. Thus, to lead is a meaningful and substantive charge to each of the members. In the words of Douglas MacArthur, a true leader has the confidence to stand alone, the courage to make tough decisions, and the compassion to listen to the needs of others. He does not set out to be a leader, but he becomes one by equality of his actions and the integrity of his intent. Our final pillar is character. Here is Ms. Cheyanna Aho.
Character is the force within the individual that distinguishes each person from others. It creates for each of us our individuality, our goodness. In its absence, no one can respect oneself nor attain the respect of others. It is this force of character that guides one through life and, once developed, grows steadily within. Character is achieved, not received. It is the product of constant thought and action and striving to make the right choice daily. The problem of character is the problem of self-control. We must be in reality what we wish to appear to others, to be rather than to seem. By demonstrating such qualities as respect, responsibility, trustworthiness, fairness, caring, and citizenship, we may hope to prove by example that we value character. Brian Puffler once said, "Character is not something that you can buy. It is not a commodity that can be bartered for. It is not a quality suited for only the rich and famous. Rather, character is built upon the foundational commitment of love, honesty, compassion for others." Thank you.
Thank you, fellow officers. Now, new members, as your name is called, please step forward, come to the stage, and pick up your certificate of membership and your NHS candle. Lakin Beams. Alex Chidster. Bailey Clutter. Claire Crowley. Chloe Dillon. Kirsten Evans. Kate Ferguson. Sierra Ferguson. Sophia Ficken. Kiana Harrell. Sydney Jones. Ella Kiba. Paige Lanou. Madison Lee. Noah McCullough. Molly McGrath. Kimberly Mendez. Quincy Morris. Lauren Paddock. Reagan Perry. Savannah Sims. Christina Sorensen. Aaron Smith. Drew St. John. Ava Waterman. At this time, all members, please rise, raise your right hand, and repeat the pledge, which can be found on the screen as well as on the back of your programs. Please join me in reciting the pledge. I pledge to maintain a high standing and to endeavor individually and continuously to be a leader, to give You may now carefully blow out your candle. I'd like to thank our advisors, Ms. Black and Ms. Miller, our faculty council, our principal, admin, and our guest speaker, Hannah Thomas, for making this induction ceremony possible. At this time, we would like to invite Ms. Whitaker to make some closing remarks.
Good evening. Thank you, students and families, for joining us tonight. I'm super excited that given our time that we are able to have this event in person and utilize our beautiful brand new Performing Arts Center that just wasn't quite used to its fullest potential last spring. So students, I just want to take a minute to congratulate you on the great honor that it is to be inducted into the National Honor Society. I hope you listened to the words that Hannah shared with you today. And I hope you really take to heart what those 4 pillars mean. We're really excited to continue to watch you become the leaders that we know you are and grow, whether this is your junior year over the course of the next 2 years, or as you grow throughout the rest of your senior year and become that leader that we know you are, and use those skills to make Ottawa High School and our community of Ottawa a better place. Families, thank you for not only sharing your students with us every day, but we also want to thank you for being that rock and that support that your students need to be able to be the fabulous humans that they are. So thank you again for being here with us today. Students, we're extremely proud of you, and this is a great honor, and we can't wait to see what you do here at Ottawa High School. Thank you.
Congratulations to our new members. Thank you for attending the 2020 National Honor Society Induction Ceremony. National Honor Society members, we will see you tomorrow, October 1st at 11:15 a.m. on Big Blue Button. Our NHS chapter will meet every first and third Thursday of the month at 11:15 a.m., so please add that item to your calendars. At this time, we would like for all inductees to come up front to take a group picture on the stage. Please keep your masks on as you come up on the stage. Families, please stay where you are. We will take an official photo and make it available to students to send to you. Thank you everyone for making time to celebrate these new inductees and all of their accomplishments. So you can come on up. Yep, you can just come up like how you did for your dealie.
Are we in this?
Just stand here. Don't further notice.
Okay. We congratulate you. We should.
We're here professionally. Do you really want to say congratulations to 22 students?
Mrs. Miller, did you want that background?
What do you say? We're just gonna stand here. It's fine.
Sabrina, I'll come stand next to you.
Are we in this? Miss
Are
Miller?
we in this or just them?
Cool.
Okay.
Fine.
So I move off to the side, to make sure I'm
I've been to short people my entire life.